Hello, welcome to Eudemons Online. I'm Gogstar, and I'm currently playing on the server Elysium, and I'm going to show you how fun the game and the server is. So first of all, what we're going to start off with is our Templar altar. It's always a good way to get good XP, and it's a daily thing as well. So what you would do is you'd click on Send Me to Templar altar. You don't really need to summon any pets, but it's always good to. And you'd kill these little monsters, which will give you a few points. And there's a progression bar on the right. So your whole aim of this little quest is to get a total of 6,000 points. You can make a fresh account, you'll still be pretty much one-shotting all these monsters. After you kill the monster, obviously because I'm kind of too strong, I've just pretty much one-shot the monster, but there's a boss here normally. And you'd kill the boss, this chest will drop. So at the moment I'm level 149, very close to 150. I'm on 29.3%. Just the chest alone has given me around 2%, or just less than 2%. So I'll get XP for killing the monster, the boss, in the middle. And I'll also get XP for leaving. So claim XP and leave, and that's 34%. So I got a total of 5%. So that's another couple of weeks, maybe 1 or 2 weeks, and I should be max level. So that's always fun. What I'll talk about is the new event as well. So the new event is this dude over here, Race of Divine Fire, Amanda. The way the quest works is you'd click on you want to join, you'd register your Eudemons to enter. So once you register your Eudemons, nobody else can use your pets, nobody else can use your equipment, and it's pretty much locked. So I've already got my own pets and stuff, so I'm going to go through with that. Once you're in, you'll have a little cutscene. Memory of the past. It's all quick. Challenge success. Highest rating SSS. So that was my yesterday's rating. So it goes, yesterday's score is 11 seconds. Can you be shorter than me? So the way this works is, if I can beat the boss within 11 seconds, I'll get an additional chest. And I think the way it works is, if you do a certain amount of damage, you'll get ranked. And the ranks are SSS, and then you've got double S, single S, and then it goes A, B, C, and I think there's a D for the lowest. You have a requirement to enter this place as well. It's minimum 60 Divine Fire. It doesn't matter, I mean, your Divine rating isn't that important, but I mean, it will definitely make a difference to how much you do damage on the boss. So I'm going to start this challenge. Let's start it. Cool. And it goes current rating SSS, so that's what my rating is currently. Let's see if I can beat the 11 seconds I did yesterday. If I can, I'll get an additional chest, which is going to be pretty... Okay, so successfully defeated, 12 seconds. This is re-challengeable, so you can try it again, you know, until you beat your time. So, just for the video, I am going to enter again. Try my luck, why not? Of course, my cooldowns would be more of a help, but let's see how this goes. So Necromancer is a very fun class. All the classes have their own specialties. I'll probably make a video about that later on as well. This is my first video, so if there's any errors or anything I can improve. Okay, so 17 seconds. One of the things which was giving me a really good boost in damage was definitely my pet skills. So I'd say without my pet skills, that's the whole 5 second delay. So we've claimed our chest anyway. I'll try it a bit later on. And we can have a look at what we get. So this is what we're looking at. The SSS Challenge Reward Box. So if I was to beat my original 11 seconds, which I did yesterday, I would have got 2 of these boxes. And in these boxes, you can open to randomly receive one of the following items. So you get one 30-star Saint XO. These are super precious. I'm working on a pet right now. I'm going to get it as high as I can, but they're really precious. And then you got the luxury star box, which is star points. As you can see, I got 7.6 million of them. The more the merrier. If there is a new Divine Fire which comes out, it is going to be very useful. And then you got the Divine Fire crystals as well, which is super duper important as well for upgrading your Divine Fire. I'll definitely make a video about that later on as well. So I'll just right click it, and I got Divine Fire crystals. So many people don't know this, but it hasn't been confirmed either. I'm just pre-stacking, let's put it that way. So I've got my blues, yellows, and then I got a nice chunk of my red fire crystals. So that's going to be very saucy. Let's put it that way. It's going to be very saucy for when I'm actually upgrading my Divine Fire. As you can see, I haven't actually got a very high Divine Fire. I've only got the minimum requirement to get the 200 bonus BP. If there is a new Divine Fire, I will definitely, almost 100%, be rank 1 in the server, just for how much I've saved up. And I won't allow anybody else to beat me. I'll probably beat them up, but that's just me. Again, if a GM is watching, hi, and we got a few requests as the community. Definitely put these XP balls as stackable. Like, I wouldn't even mind paying like a gold fee. So if there was like a fee of like 100k or 1 mil or whatever, to actually put them as scrolls or whatever, same as your other half of your game, Conquer Online, it'd be super handy. Another thing is the clovers, super uh, convenient as well. Like, it'll be really good. Other than that, we got chamber starting in 1 minute. Maze bosses have probably been already killed, so I can't say anything about that. Let's just have a look. Alright. So yeah, I'm Gokstar. I'm the Deputy of Immortals. The leader is Mr. Hyken. Some of my other fellow deputies, I can introduce them for you. Let's have a look. I should know them all, to be honest. We got Venom, we got Dark Harvest, we got me, and then we got Sora as the leader spouse. BP purposes, of course, because there's only so many deputies you can have. Then we got our generals, all great people. Meliodas, Medusa, Dirilish, Reyes, Zorbe, Left on Any, all amazing people. So we'll be seeing a lot of them today during Abyss, and it's going to be my next video probably. Not my next one, I'll probably be my last video of the day, which is very fun. I might even... There you go. So Venom sent me the Legion Chamber request. I might even open our Discord, possibly, so you can see how hectic everything gets in there. So the way the Legion Chamber works is you'd open, so because somebody's already opened it, you'd open it and then chests will spawn. The fastest mount is going to be the wolf. It's got a 70% movement speed on the ground. Normally the flying mounts are 70%. So the chests are going to spawn in 10 seconds. We've got 5. It's always good to open up the marketplace. So once you open up these chests, you've got a small chest there. It gives me 10 Eternal Crystals and 240 minutes of XP. XP wise, I don't really think it affects the current XP I have, but I think the Eternal Crystals is originally what you're doing it for. So I'm gonna actually try find all 3 types of boxes for the stream, and should be able to. So you get 10 Eternal Crystals. I'll show you what you can buy with the Eternal Crystals as well. So there you go, that's a big one. So that's the large one. So when you find one of these, you get 50 Eternal Crystals and 1,240 XP. And then we got the medium here as well. And it's 30 and 830 minutes of XP as well. So it is going up. My XP bar is going up, but it's very, very slight. If I wasn't to do Templar Altar and I wanted to level up through this, it'll probably take me a year comfortably. Just because how slow it is, and it's not efficient. Definitely not efficient. So that's one of our members, Dearlish. One of my favorites. Let's have a look. So let's collect all the boxes and get the boss spawned. Meliodas, another good lad. I thought we could just be hunting for Legion members at this point, but let's have a look. Let's give you guys a full screen. There you are. So it's nice and clean. You can see everything. Who we got here? We got Left Vereni, great vampire. He should be getting some boots for his set, which is going to be really good. While we're waiting for the boss, I'll talk about the marketplace probably. If I don't forget, that is. I'm quite good at forgetting stuff. So we're collecting these boxes. So the way chamber works is they work in rounds. I'm actually collecting the last box, so it's 70 boxes per round, and then you'll get a 30-second cooldown for the second round. In the second round, it's again 70 boxes. Third round, 70 boxes, and whoever can do this the quickest, find all the boxes and solve the puzzle, um, they will basically spawn the boss. But the boss is spawned for everybody. So there are a few lazy legions who like to just sit in the middle. Normally, I'm the one who does that, but for you guys, I'm gonna find the chests. So there you go. I can't get any more XP or Eternal Crystal from the boxes. There's a limit to how many you can get. We'll have a look at the marketplace as well. We'll bully some people's characters. We'll see what their original value is. Let's see what we can find. Let me get to the middle and I'll do that. So Don Krieg, he's one of our allies, and he's currently killing all the maze bosses. The only way you can actually do the maze bosses are if you're strong enough. So if your BP is at this point over 2966, which I'm definitely working towards. I'm planning on getting a solid 3k BP soon, hopefully. And yeah. It's good to have a look at the 25 stars. 25 stars are needed for a lot of stuff. Mainly for orbing and negating for Necros. Most people have already done it. I haven't. So I'll probably do that as well soon. It's a very RNG luck thing as well, working with your Agate for Necro. Agate and the other one, Orb. So 18 EPs. It's not a bad price, but there is definitely better. So on this server, that's a clue chest by the way. On this server, you're looking at, I think, from 4 EPs to 6 for Universal 6s. Do you have the other ones? No, we don't. 8s, you're looking at maybe 8 to 10 EPs, possibly. 12s, you're looking at 10 to 15. And I think 25s go for around 15 to 20. Anything more than 20 for 25s is certainly, I don't think it's worth it. Because you're gonna be milking through these like super quick. Okay, so what people are doing now is they're putting shards up for 350. Depending on how lucky you are, there are people who sell it for cheaper. And it's all about getting your bargain on. So if you're good with talking to people, or if you're good at undervaluing people's valuables, shouldn't do that, but I guess that's how the marketplace works. Then yeah, you could probably find it for maybe 300. I know Scorpio server, there's a few people who's been messaging me going, we're selling shards, 300 EPs each, and then obviously the way you'd bring it to your servers, you'd have to pay the transfer cost of 5,400 EPs. So then you got to put that into account, of course, for when you want to buy them. So there you go, you got a 12 star for 10, that's a good price. I don't need them, otherwise, I mean, I would have bought them. It's a good price for, for 6 stars, definitely. Nice to see my stream account is going up. First stream. Respect. If you guys want to say hey, you might make me blush, but that's all good. It's all good. Okay, so I've realised nobody's actually claiming boxes, so I'm not going to do it either. Instead, we'll have a look at the marketplace and we'll see who we can laugh at for their overpriced characters. And I'll maybe even tell you what's a good character to buy, if there is any new players who want to just, get straight into the game. So, let's see how this works. Okay, so let's start with this dude. Sicario. He's put his a character for 27,000. I actually know this dude. I've played on Miami with him as well. So let's click and see what he's got. Alright, so he's got a 1 socket water element, +9. It's an elite divine. It's okay. Super divine +10. That's good. +12 boots. That's good. 14. That's perfect. +9 water again. And +9. So with Goddess, he gets 18. So he can potentially get an additional 2 BP. Sorry, 2 element from his Goddess still, making that a total of 83 elements. The way elements works is, I think after 80, so from 60 to 80 is 1 citron amount of DPS, and then after 80 it's every 1 is a percent. So if it's 82, it'll be 2% bonus damage that you'll be doing on monsters and stuff. Um, Having a look at his gears, they're not all free sock. Or sorry, two sock even. They're not even two sock. So that would instantly drop the price of stuff like this to like 200 EPs maybe. Again, super plus 9, 200 EPs, 200 EPs. That's worth probably 2k EPs. Oh, that's the boss. I'll get back to that after I kill the boss. So as you can see, it's quite hectic. So I've got my friend telling me that the boss is gonna spawn. He knows I'm streaming, so good lad, good lad. So the way the boss works is you'll do a certain amount of its HP, then it will unlock a shield. So once the shield is up for the boss, I'm not gonna say you don't do any damage. You do a certain amount of damage, but it's reduced. I'm gonna say maybe his armor goes up where you're doing very little damage. So if you're a class like Shadow Knight, Warrior, or like a high SP consuming class, preferably don't use your SP skill at this at that stage. I'm not gonna do that much damage this one because I'm talking. But yeah, preferably save your stamina for when the boss unlocks, or SP, whatever one you have. The moment the boss unlocks, like go all the way down, dude. Like super attack the boss, like uppercut it. Do what you have to. Panda's very useful. 120 is a minimum requirement. If you were to buy him, you're looking at maybe 3 to 5k EPs, possibly, on this server. If anyone's trying to overprice you with anything, I'd be glad to help you with pricings. I'm quite confident with what everything is worth. So if anybody's giving you the highball, I know how to lowball people. It's one of the things you acquire whilst you play the game. So we'll have a look at the damage rankings. Nice. Okay, so I wasn't hitting as much as I thought I was. But Dark Harvest is first. Should be me. I'll let it slide today. We'll see tomorrow's video. And then we got me, naturally. We got Venom, Meliodas, Derelish, Sora. Could do way better. But that's alright. We'll just name her the Leecher, I guess. She could be the Leecher for today. And then we got Medusa and Leforeni. But yeah, back to what we were doing. We were talking about the marketplace. So I'm still currently learning how the marketplace works. I don't know how the bidding works, but I will in the future. All right, so back to what we were saying. The elements are nice. I think I valued that at 2k, and his boots, I give it 1k, 1.5 maybe. Uh, because they're worth something and they're not really worth anything. Maybe that's 500 EPs, but just the fact that he hasn't got free sockets will definitely reduce the price. The elements alone would be like maybe 2k if you were to buy him per. Like, I wouldn't. I honestly wouldn't pay for a set like that. But I mean, you gotta appreciate the 80 minimum elements, and just I wouldn't honestly pay for the two sockets. At my stage, sockets are pretty much for free. The reason why I say free is I can farm them through PKT, and getting a two socket for me is not an issue. So two sockets have zero value to me. It might have value to this dude, but I mean that's tough. um, Let's have a look. Cool. Alright, so back to what we're saying. We're going to price this dude. His gear alone, maximum, I'd say 5k EPs. Maximum. That's me being generous. 5k EPs for what he has is what that's worth. Onto his Eudemons. 120 star, 116 star. See, after, even if it's 1 star below 120, unless you get it to 120, it's not worth anything. It's worth 1k. 500 EPs, 1k. 125 star, I've seen people buy him for 2k, 2.5k. Necro Spirit, it's good. It's good, but there's better. I don't think he's done his main compose on that, so yeah. He's pretty much gone for all the free stuff. You gotta appreciate how he's got a knight set. We might be getting a new knight for the Vanquisher slot. And to what rumors say is the damage increase would be up to, see how it's 70% here? I think they're saying it's going to be 150. But again, I'll confirm that in my future videos. 27k, I don't know what he's smoking, but it's definitely good. You gotta. I'm gonna give it to him on this one. That is definitely nice. That is certainly nice. I do like that. He's got max BP from all of them. That is the only thing you'd have to change if you was to buy this account. That would pretty much be the only thing you have to change, the water attack, which will rinse you through a lot of these blessing stars, because that's what you need to re-roll or your goddess. I'll speak about that in the future as well. Divine Fire, 10,000. As I showed you, mine's 15. I think 15,000 is what you're minimum looking for. Unless you've got a team. Unless you know or you've got a good Legion who can help you out with Divine Fire and like do thunder runs and stuff with you. That is a letdown. I mean, of course, everyone's got their own opinions. I'm already a pretty beast, so this is naturally going to be my opinion, but that doesn't add any value onto the account. Minimum 15,000. The moment it hits 15,000, I'd give it maybe 3, 4, 5k on top of what I originally said. So I think we're looking at 10k right now. Skills. So he's got the Abyss Devil, which is free, practically. You got the Infernal Queen, which is free. You basically get it from doing Ghost and Lava. You'll get these crystals. You'll get 14 in total a day. And you can unlock these two for getting a total of 100. Soulcrack, he hasn't got it unlocked. Soulstorm, he hasn't got it unlocked. And the Stink Spirit, he also hasn't got that unlocked. These are your main free skills. So if you haven't got these unlocked, that doesn't mean anything. So zero value from the skill side. Wardrobe, he's got a nice weapon soul. The weapon soul, maybe I'd give it 1.5k, 2k, maybe. Pumpkin Thief, it's bound. Meh. It's a meh. It's not. It is a good looking garment. If I had it, I'd probably wear it. Let's have a look. Anything else? So the icons, hairstyle, mounts. So he doesn't have any mounts. He doesn't even have a pet. A pet is 2k EPs. He doesn't have it, so he's lost out on 2k EPs. I think we're looking at 11k for what he has. That you can farm it through an event, no problem. Items, yay, let's see what he has. Okay. Materials, he has nothing, because he's probably sold them all. That's probably why he's selling the account. Family Warehouse, what is that? Alright, Divine Fire has no Divine Fire crystals. That's not good. What has he done with his Divine Fire crystals? Quests, I think these are all old quests, which he just hasn't clicked. So it's obviously Yeah, this is old. So he hasn't actually got anything, unless these necklaces or something. +3, rubbish, rubbish, more rubbish, and more rubbish. So, alright, so let me put it this way. This isn't a main account. I feel like he's had this account, probably used this account, and now he's keeping it as a side. And the only thing is he put this set on there, which people might want, but he's just overpriced it. 27k. If you're feeling super rich, uh, definitely go crazy and buy it. But in my eyes, it's got a value of, I'd say 10k. I mean, 11.5 is what I said with the weapon soul, but I'd give it 10, and I wouldn't give it more than 10. John Wicks, just click the show button on the marketplace and you'll see the whole list. Man. Okay, so let's have a look. Show, 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 show. All servers and groups confirm. Oh, whoa. There's a big. There is a lot of people. Wow. Okay, I think that's another video. That's definitely some premium content right here. Like, we got 4 pages of this. Oh, wow. Okay, so I know this dude. This guy shouldn't let me down. Alright. But that will be all for today's video. Thank you for watching. I'll definitely make a marketplace video as well, but my next video will be probably my dailies. So I'll see you later on. Peace.